Greetings everyone, I'm Encore the Second and welcome to Five Nights at Candy's. I was gonna say welcome back. Yeah, this is episode 2. We're kicking it off night 2, night 3 at least, cause I wanna get this done really quick and I don't wanna stagnate, so I don't wanna do way too many episodes on this game, cause there's not much content really, so if I die I'll probably cut out most of it, so you don't miss stuff. But yeah, let's just go. Hey Cindy, she's kind of creepier than Candy in my opinion. At least on this, when she glitches out here. But I don't know, in the game I think Candy's creepier in my opinion. Well anyway, what does that matter really? Let's just go. Let's just jump in. And I think this is where Chester is, being activated. So let's see. I also like how we get, calls every night and there's relevant information every time. Pretty epic.
You have one new message.
Hello? Hello? See? I told you you'd do just fine. Anyway, I thought I'd mention, we have this little, list of, problems, that we have observed with the animatronics over some time. It's nothing to be concerned about, but the animatronics do have a few minor glitches. Yeah. We're of course trying to get them fixed, but you should know some of them so you don't get nervous if you hear anything. Let me see. The animatronics sometimes start to walk around on their own. Sometimes in the morning we find them in the strangest places. So you may see them walking around while you're here. Let me see. Some of their sensors are a bit wonky. And in case the animatronics is experiencing violence towards a guest, the animatronic will try to seek out the cause and stop it. I have no idea how it decides to do that, but it doesn't seem to mind it with the children, though. It's weird. If there are children playing cops and robbers, and one of them gets shot, the animatronics don't really do anything out of the ordinary. Except after that day, the animatronics don't really seem to function properly around adults. Especially not around the staff. The animatronics seem to ignore you most of the time, unless you come near them. And they just turn their heads and look at you, like as if you just told a bad joke. I don't know, it's kind of creepy. But yeah, we kind of had an accident about a month ago. It seems to have, traumatized their systems or something like that. Anyway, we replaced the faulty animatronic with some brand new ones. Yeah, so he's stored way in the back until we can get someone to fix him. Anyway, if I were you, I'd keep the other ones at a distance and use the doors if you have to. That would be it for now. Have a good night.
Okay, so I do gotta say Chester is really creepy. But I think my strategy should work fine, checking these doors is really all we need at the moment. Plus he hasn't told us anything about Blank, which means he only gets activated on the next night. What I liked about this game as well is... Hey, bud. Is that the calls actually make sense. And a lot of other FNaF games just don't understand it. And by that I mean fan games. The original FNaF games understand the calls, of course, because, Scott. He knows what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, one problem I see is that instead of being what they're supposed to be, they most of the time just take on the role of instructions. So what most people do in their games is they just turn the night calls into instructions, which is definitely the wrong thing to do. So we can just go through checking the doors this night. We don't even need the camera. But anyways, as I said, um, instead of actually making it retain the same, quality that it had in the original FNaF games, just turns it into an instruction file, which is pretty annoying. And what's the worst thing is that they don't even bother explaining the animatronics. They just say something quote unquote creepy. Most of the time, it's not even creepy. And and um, also just, I don't know. They just explain the game to you. That's really it. They don't even try to explain the animatronics at all. That's what I'm trying to say. They just go, oh yeah, so if that does this, click the button here. So they just teach you how to play the game. First of all, they explain all of the mechanics, so you have no element of surprise at all. And second of all, it's really unrealistic, because sometimes they even say like things like sound cue, which is, makes no sense at all, and it takes you out of the game a lot because it makes no sense in the world of the game. Makes sense for you, but the immersion really suffers from that. Okay, we don't need that in our lives, do we? I mean, sure, take your time, goddammit. Frick. You freaking frick! Well, that's the problem. I see with most fan games, they almost all get it wrong. And it's so dumb because the whole charm of phone calls, the whole coolness of the phone calls, is all lost because they don't understand what makes them good. So yeah, that's one problem. For example, the latest Jollibee's game came out like 2 weeks ago, I think. So, anyways, that game had the same problem, and Jolly 2 also had the same problem. I mean, Ivan, you just can't make this right. I'm sorry, man. Well, anyways, as I was saying, it's just instructions, and they say, I remember this one line in particular. It says, "So the animatronic should not endanger you." He literally says it to your face. What you're supposed to do as a night guy is to lie and go, "Oh, it's not gonna be a problem. Don't worry about it." And of course, it's, you know, um, bullshit. But it's what creates the mystery, what makes it creepy, and that's why not a lot of FNAF fan games get the calls actually. Unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Yeah, I don't think I've actually run out of power in this game at all before. Totally random, but anyways, I had to switch the topic to something because I've been ranting on phone calls for way too long. But I just really want a game that understands what makes them good. They're like a cool companion to have, so you're not all alone in the night. At least the first half. And they have some twists and turns too. Like the night 5 calls and stuff like that. Night 6 calls. Like, what on earth are you doing there? This place closed down, at least for a while. Didn't you get the memo? Yeah, I remember that very well. That was a good phone call. FNAF 2 Night 6. He does sound really concerned actually in that. I mean, good on Scott's part because he actually nailed it. I think. Was that one. And it is cool because he knows that that place is real hell. He just pretends it's not. Ooh, did I see the Easter egg? There's sometimes an origami cat on that shelf. But yeah, we're about to beat the night, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, that was my rant on phone calls. Hope you understand. Let's get into this nightmare again, shall we? And it is like the FNAF 2 cutscenes, but better. I mean, he's taking something already existing and building up on top of it. It's like he made a new thing. That's the only problem, I guess. Oh, hey Chester, what's up, man? Yeah, I think Chester's really creepy. The way the light falls on him, that's all really well done. He's super creepy in this game, but yeah, that was night 2. Let's just continue, I guess, really. That was the objective, you know, beat all the 2-3, and I think that'll be long enough for the video. I don't want to make it too long, as I always do, because it takes too long to render, upload to YouTube, and everybody's complaining, so I don't want that. I'm waiting for him to do the thing. That's why I haven't clicked on this yet. There we go. That's pretty creepy. Let's keep going, shall we? Hey, yeah, more of this nightmare. What else will you tell me, man? Probably about Blank, most likely. Blank is a weird character, but I like him. At the time, we didn't really have any human animatronics, except for Lockjaw, but again, that was an event game, so it doesn't really count.
Hello? Looks like you're doing a fine job. I mean, you're still here. You're already, like, practically as good as the last guard we had. Except, of course, you know, he got fired in the end. But, yeah, he kind of damaged one of the animatronics during his shift. I mean, you wouldn't do that, would you? No way. I guess he went a little crazy, you know, being alone in the dark each night. You know that character that the kids can draw on, you know? Blank, I think? Yeah, I always really liked that one. It's a brilliant concept. Yeah, his suit is made out of some special plastic stuff, I think, that the kids can come in and, you know, grab a crayon and start drawing on his head or his arms. Some of the others here think that he looks a bit scary after that whole security guard thing. We tried our best to fix him, but parts of him, like his left hand and the back of his head, are still missing. But the kids don't really seem to mind it, you know, so it's not a major issue. Yeah, from what we can tell, his head got a real beating, so he might act a little strange. Like, he sometimes tried to get into the office through the window, and he even managed to crack the glass slightly once. Yeah, if he leaves the drawing room, just shut the window door so he doesn't break the glass. Those old ones couldn't really see glass very well. By the way, we're expecting more customers over the course of the next days, so next week we may need you on the day shift too, if you're up for it. Well, anyway, have a good night.
Yeah, freaking old candy's on the run too. I did not expect that to happen. So yeah, don't check camera 5, because then he'll immediately attack you. And just check camera 11. And also check for this asshole, because he's active this night, which I didn't know. He's a big one though, damn. Damn, boy, he's thick. But yeah, he's a pretty big one, I gotta say. Yeah, this guy's not very active at the moment, which is nice. So we only have to watch for these two. Otherwise, we can just watch for the eyes. That's really it. But again, as I said, it's cool that it does require you to still monitor the cameras. Although you only need to check the entrance areas, really. But you gotta keep a track of them, because then if you lose them, they can just be in the office and it's too late then, so. That guy's still not moving. It's gotta be a chill night, I feel like. But yeah, the phone calls do seem to get shorter each time. I mean, he just wants to explain to the characters, and coincidentally, it's when they become active. I did not click that. And my mouse is a bit weird, I gotta admit. Can glitch out like that. Ooh. Yeah, that happened to me before in this game. In this recording, you can probably tell. Sometimes it clicks off on the camera twice instead of once. Okay. Nice. We can kind of like have it like this. We'll be able to see the doorway. It doesn't like exactly work, so I don't know if that's a valid strategy to try. But yeah, I'm struggling with the power just a little bit. I do spend a bit too much, I think, on the power. But it's good enough. I just wonder what happens in the later nights. Maybe it'll be a problem in the future. But who knows? Who knows? Blank doesn't want to move for some reason. Maybe he only activates later on. That's not how I remember it anyway. He used to... First time I died to him because I didn't know it was a Foxy mechanic. Because if I knew it was a Foxy mechanic, I would right away just know that I don't click on camera 5. Stuff like that, so... That wouldn't be an issue then. Jeez, man, he's still not moving. I mean, I'm happy. But it is concerning at the same time. I mean... Weirdly, it is. What the frick, man? See, that did it again. Oh, hi, penguin. I remember ever being attacked by this dude. He's pretty cute though, I don't mind. Except in the candies too. In there, he's a pretty big asshole. In that game. I could never beat 720 mode. Okay. So... Not much is really happening at the moment. And it's weird that Blank is still not here. That's really bizarre in my opinion. Oh. 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 Okay. 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 Great. Great. Nice. So yeah, old candy was at the door. That's it. And I think we're solid more or less for this night. Yeah, Blank is like... It doesn't want to play at all. Guess he's not in the mood or something. But yeah, I should find old candy now, because... Oh hey, the origami cat again. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, surely he's not in my office by any chance, haha. He should have gone back. I guess he's just at the stage where he's not really active. Yeah, that's so bizarre. Blank is totally... Like... Oh, hey. Disengaged this night for some reason. Oh, hey! I was just talking about you, man. How's it going? Oh. Yeah, they're getting noticeably more aggressive. But yeah, we're done with this night, and then... I don't think he'll ever get a chance to come out, because he's so late on the party. And then we can just do next episode. And this one. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay. So yeah, we have pretty much beaten this night at this point. I don't even think we need to check any cameras at this, time. Fine, I'll give it another check. Oh hey. Oh hey. Okay, so blank might actually come out, so... Then how long do these knives last? It's the final stretch. Come on, man. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, dude. Oh, thank God. I thought I'm not gonna be able to do them both at the same time. Ooh, okay. Well, another nightmare. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen this before. Well, actually, no, the police line is new. Hey, bud, what's up? How you doing, man? Okay, I guess you like private space. I'm just gonna look away. Yeah. Well, I gotta check on my friend. Let's see how he's doing. Ooh. I actually did not expect that. There was a time limit actually, because I remember seeing this cutscene in other videos, and it had the head shaking too. I guess I was too slow or something. I don't know. Well then, point is, we're going strong. We're gonna beat night 4 and 5 and frick yeah, dude. Night 6. I'm not sure. 721. Don't ask me to do that anytime soon, please. But yeah, series is going well. I really enjoy this game. I can play more of it. I really like it. But I hope you guys do. So that's really all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Obviously, don't forget to smash subscribe, ring my bell, and as always, stay